Some friends of mine and I decided to go down and stay at the Hilton where the Gold Rush Rally was staying when they came through Cleveland. And we happened to follow a McLaren in that was probably the first person in from the rally. And so we pull up to the valet. I said, we're not on the rally or anything, we're just staying here for the night. He said, okay, we'll just follow that McLaren, they'll tell you where to go. Watched all the cars come flying in, took pictures, this and that, then got a cab and went out on the town. We get back and I said, hey, let's go down into the parking garage and see all the cars that might have showed up after we left. So we wander down into the parking garage and the security guard goes, hey, you can't come in here, you don't have a wristband. I said, well, those are our cars right there. So he goes, oh, yeah, we've been looking for you. You're not part of the rally. You came under here under false pretenses and you pretended you were part of the rally and you're not supposed to be parked over here with these cars and you need to move it or we're gonna tow you. The people I was with were a little more hot-headed than I am and they had a little alcohol to fuel that as well. So they started arguing with this guy. I was the only one reasonably sober or within spitting distance of being sober. So I pulled my friends aside and I'm just like, guys, hold on, calm down. Just give me a minute. So I went to security guard and I said, listen, I know you're trying to do your job. We're guests of the hotel. I asked the valet where to park and he told us. We don't have stickers on our car, you can see that. But I said, none of us is in any position to move these cars. We've all been drinking, we're not moving the cars. I said, but it's not a great idea to tow us either because we're guests of the hotel. In the back of my mind, I wanted to be like, do you like your job? Because if you do, you're not going to tow a couple Ferraris and a Porsche that are parked here that are guests of the hotel. You will not have a job in the morning. But I didn't say that. I was trying to appeal to his sense of power and his ego and all that. So he said, okay, all right, I'll let it slide, but I can't speak for the guy that comes in at 7 in the morning. And I'm like, I can. He's not really going to care. I guarantee you, he's just going to be like, whoa, look at these cars, So it ended up everything was fine. And, we came down in the morning, our cars were still there. A potentially really bad situation was diffused thanks to clearer heads prevailing.